Hey you guys, it's me, and I'm going to make a video today about something that's very close to my heart and something that most people know about, most people should know about at least, and everybody's talking about it. I want to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement. A lot of black people are doing the Black Lives Matter movement, as I am. Because I believe that there is seriously something wrong in society right now. And it's unbelievable, unbearable, and it really should be abolished because it's terrible. And the latest things that are going on is just mind-boggling, and I can't get my mind around it. I don't understand how people can see this kind of stuff and say, oh, well, he deserved it. Or see this kind of stuff and say, well, it's not unjust. He's doing his job. I don't understand how you can see that as humane at all. How you can get killed, shot multiple times because you're laying on the floor and you're not complying. What am I not complying to? You already have me on the ground. Like, what are you doing? You shoot someone 4 times and you already have them on the ground. You already have your arms and your knee in their neck and on their head. What are they doing? What can they possibly do to you? You do not see anybody's hands up ready to fight or anything. I've seen a video of a white male who was being detained by 2 officers, and one of the officers had already had him in a cuff, and he was able to get his other arm out and swing and just fight these officers. Fight. First thing they did was put out the stun gun. Now, if that was a black male, you know they wouldn't have pulled out the stun gun. And let's not go and say, oh, well, sometimes it happens. Oh, well, white people get killed by the police more often than black people do. White people are the majority here. White isn't even a race, to be completely honest. It's European. White is not a race. So you can't say the white race anything, really, because it's not a race. African American is a race. And let's just not go there because I'm not even gonna talk about that. Just like being on Instagram, you get shot down and roasted and talked about and just like beat down and shunned down by saying, dang, look at what's happening, and noticing, hey, we need to wake up. People, like white people, they don't understand it. And this is not to every white person in America, because I'm not going to say that everybody doesn't understand, because that's not true. Some people are actually out there on the front fighting with us, but some people are still trying to fight us down and tell us this isn't true. We don't have white privilege. This isn't true. He's being detained. He's doing this. He's doing that. Where's your proof? You're saying there's no white privilege, but the video of the guy who was able to run away from the police, fight with 2 police officers, and only got stun gun, that's a privilege. Because if it was a black male, if it was me, I would have got shot multiple times. Not twice with a stun gun, 4 times in the chest for no reason, for laying on the ground and doing what you're supposed to be doing. This makes no sense. You can't wrap your mind around it. You can't say, oh, well, this is something that happens in America. It's just called police officers doing their job. That's not their job. The only time you should be able to kill someone is if you feel your life is in danger. And at no point, if somebody is laying on the ground, your life is not in danger. How is your life in danger, sir? Please explain to me that. His hands are behind his back. He's on the ground. How is your life in danger? Because he's moving and jolting? Because you have your neck in his head? That doesn't make sense. And not just police brutality, but the Zimmerman trial. Let's not even get on that, because that's unfair. It really is. And we're just gonna keep noticing this stuff and not do anything about it. Before we go out, and this is a note for black people too, before we go out and scream, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, you need to get out of the gang. You need to put that gun away. You need to pull those pants up. Before you go out here and start outraging, you need to work on yourself. Learn how beautiful you are. Notice that this system is meant for you to not do anything, to not be anything. Before you go out here and just go wild crazy, think, learn, educate yourself, be rightful. Don't go out here to just create violence. Do it the right way. But then again, we have no leader. We have no one to tell us what's right and what's wrong. We have no Martin Luther King. We have no Malcolm X. We have no one. Who is leading us? People on Instagram, rappers who are really creating the violence because they're talking about how they're gang members and talking about how they shoot somebody's mom's house up. Who is leading us? This makes no sense. We all need to come together and make a consensus, because without that, we're just doing nothing. We're just being frantic. We're going back to jail for disorderly conduct or whatever you want to call it, whatever they want to put you behind bars for. We honestly need to start thinking, because without thinking, there's no process. And when there's no process, you're just doing whatever you can, thinking that it's the right thing to do, and really you're just doing nothing in the eyes of the man who leads this country. What are we supposed to do? Just stand here and keep getting killed? Like, there's nothing you can say that's rightful for someone getting killed for no reason. There's really nothing you can say. Because in the same order, in an actually more violent order, someone was able to run away from the cops. Someone was able to hit a police officer. That makes no sense. And how is there no white privilege when there's a ghetto and then there's a neighborhood called Green Lake or whatever you want to call it? Any neighborhood in America. Please explain. Because this is getting out of hand, too out of hand. They're saying, oh, well, 13 black males were killed by police officers, and there were also 13 people killed by vending machines. What does that have to do with each other? At all. Getting killed by a vending machine is pretty involuntary. This makes no sense, and I don't understand how you can see this and not be outraged. How you can see it happening over and over and over and over again and not think and not start to notice, hey, we really have to do something. And it's really time for us to do something, because if we don't, it's just gonna be it. But thank you guys for watching this video.
And I'm in the now, and it don't take no x-ray to see right through my smile. I know I be on the go, and it ain't no drink out there that can numb my soul. Oh no, all we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off, man. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off, man. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. Can you tell me why? Every time I step outside, I see my niggas die. Oh, I'm letting you know that it ain't no gun they make that can kill my soul. Oh no. Say, all we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off. All we wanna do is be free. All we wanna do is be free.
So now it's like the officers pulling them inside the car. He's trying